Okay, and then so finally, it happened again this last time. Caregiver, dedicated, room and board in exchange, 4 years of my life. I went in, all was well. Then toward the end, I mean, she's still here. She has Alzheimer's dementia, just like my other mother that I took care of that was bedridden. But then I started getting sick. I started getting stress related illness, environmental. I was provided with a roof over my head, actually. And it was just me and Teddie for a while. And then all of a sudden, I started, it was required that I have these roommates in with me. Now, I've always been the one to allow people to live with me when I had my own place, but it was almost, you know, always a big challenge for me because of my OCD and my other mental issues. But out of love, you do it. And, but I'm more happier with my own place and my own space. But hey, I was there in exchange on GR, my Social Security, disability, had fallen off. I had Section 8 vouchers because of dedication and taking care of these loved ones, these elder mothers. I mean, I let Section 8 go. I let low income housing go, fall by the wayside, you know. But I was told that the building was going to be sold, and you know, I had recently had surgery because I was experiencing stress related illness. The situation changed. It was better when I first started, but then the business started going down, the property started going down, and then the roommates started being put in. And, it wasn't any vetting of the roommates. So they were, really terrible as far as house cleaning is concerned. And, I understand this whole world is one big mental hospital and differing degrees of illness. But when you live with someone, you have to be pretty much on the same level as far as illness is concerned. And none of that was put in place. So my stress related illness kicked in. I started getting sick, a lot of things were happening, and I started feeling, by one of the other people that was working there. It was, I couldn't do anything right almost, and I was very loving and, attempted to love on everybody. And I do that. I love people to my detriment. I take risks, I do all kind of stuff. Folks were saying, well, someone in particular said, well, you're blessed because people help you and whatnot. But I reminded her, I let people live with me, that I shouldn't have. I go and I visit sick friends and the shut in, and I sponsored a homeless man for 4 years when I did have a roof over my head. When I lived on Bryanhurst, there was a homeless man that I would take food, blankets, water, conversation, and of course, we got a little change, and I would, give him money. So anyway, told the building was being sold. I was offered an alternative that, was going to put me in harm's way. So I had to walk away from the situation. And once again, back to hotel motels, mostly in my vehicle. And I have to look at this thing like it's an adventure, like I'm a beloved traveler. And I do love to travel. I do love to get out and about and have a good time. And I have to do that for my mental and emotional well-being, y'all, because it's not easy. I'm older now. I have the chronic back pain, and then I had unnecessary surgery. My bladder, not my bladder, but my gallbladder was removed. And while they were in there, they're like, oh, you have something on your right ovary, a mass. And they removed my right ovary and my right fallopian tube. That ended up being, nothing, benign. And then the gallbladder was just inflammation. So I call it hashtag unnecessary surgery.